So over the years, social experiments have proven more than not to be some of the biggest waste of times ever. I can't think back to a single social experiment that has led to any useful information that could help anyone. No one needed to know that a woman would rather go with a guy that has a nice car. Or like, who the F word cares what a rich person does to a homeless man asking for money? When you actually been around homeless people, then your sympathy for them goes right out the window by the time you meet your third homeless guy.
I got a t-shirt. You want a t-shirt, bro? I got a t-shirt.
I need a dollar.
A dollar? I ain't got a dollar, but you could sell this shirt though. Kanye West gave me this.
And if I would have given him that dollar, he would have put that towards his own social experiment, seeing how high whatever drugs he bought can get him. But for the past couple weeks, I've been seeing tweets by this guy, Josh Seiter, that look like this. Trans for Trumps. Trans women love Trump. We appreciate that he understands we are just men LARPing as women. Repost if you agree. And at first I'm like, whatever, another trans person, I'll carry on with my day. This does whatever, you can do what you want, I don't care. But then I find out that apparently this guy is pretending to be a trans woman for more than 5 months to make fun of people who accept men who have transitioned.
You want to know what's going on?
Yes.
Well, I gotta be honest. For the last 5 months, I've been conducting a social experiment online to expose how gullible and how delusional the left is.
What you did is arguably one of the greatest social experiments of our modern internet age, in my opinion. And that's why I really appreciate you coming on here and talking about the real truth. So this whole time, this has all been a stunt to try to expose the weird ideology of the transgender movement.
Well, I would say any biological man putting on woman face and putting on makeup is pulling a stunt. And so what I did was I faked being a faker. I pretended to be a pretender. We are all the same. We're all men that were putting on makeup and dresses and claiming we were women.
Now, while I get where he's coming from, putting on a bra and panties to make fun of someone else for doing it is the most ass-backwards thing I've ever fucking heard. You could have easily just popped on a dress and maybe some lipstick and call it a day, but this guy went the extra mile and got his nails done, and as a bunch of people pointed out on Twitter, he has never repeated an outfit, meaning that he spent the money to make sure he looks unique for each of his posts. But that's not even the weirdest part. So that video where he said that he came out and he was pranking everyone came out 3 weeks ago, October 16th to be exact. But as of 5 hours ago of me taking this screenshot, he is still pretending to be a trans woman again in a new outfit never worn before.
Hey guys, just wanted to let you know I'm completely unbothered by all of the hate that I've been getting in my DMs and the comments. I already know I look better than 99% of the people hating on me. So anyways, just wanted to let you know.
Now, this would have meant something had he not already told us this was a joke. Like, if it has been 3 weeks since he let us know that this whole thing was an experiment, and he's still putting on lipstick, flawlessly by the way though. I've seen women who look like the Joker after putting on lipstick, but maybe it's time to sit down and realize that you bought enough women's clothes for you to be able to do this for more than 5 months now, with no signs of stopping. That's what most people would call a successful transition. Like, you can hate on trans people without dressing like them. That's what most people do. Like, this is the equivalent of someone pretending to be gay by having sex with a bunch of men, only to come out 5 months later and say, I only did it to show that guys can be just as slutty as girls, but then continues to have sex with guys to further prove his point. And we're all like, you could have just told us you were gay, you know, I mean, we kind of knew before you started having sex with guys anyways. Like, if we're giving him the benefit of the doubt, then we can look past him putting on the woman's clothes for a video. But when you're posting selfies like this, getting into character a little too well, then this is literally just you expressing how you feel. And it's actually crazy because, like I've been saying, he's been doing this for 5 months, 6 months now, half a year of pretending to be trans to try and make fun of trans people. And what makes this even more embarrassing for him is that almost all, if not all, the replies are just calling him gay. Like, what he's doing isn't even insulting to the trans community like he thinks it is. What he says about them, yes, but all this dressing up like a woman to hide who you really are is just that. That's who you're hiding, who you really are. Like, I don't know if he just hasn't been around gay people, but they love when you embrace their culture. This did nothing but get trans people to be like, he's so brave, not because they're gullible like you said, but because you're playing the part a little too well. Like, this is a joke. This is serious. This is a joke. This is serious. This is a joke. This is serious. And believe it or not, bleep it out because I don't want to pay Ripley shit, but this isn't the first time this poopless celebrity tried to get attention. Apparently in August of last year, he faked his own death only to blame it on a hacker.
I was locked out of my account for about 18 hours.
and I wasn't able to get access, and then yesterday I was.
And it's like, dog, with the most disrespect possible, who the fuck are you and why would anyone want people to think you're dead? Who would know other than the people who watched that one season of The Bachelor you were on? That I had to look up to make sure I was talking about the right guy because of how unknown you are, by the way. Like, no one knows you, dog. No one knows you. But yeah, guys, I do not understand why he is keeping this thing going. If you go to his TikTok, he stopped posting like this when he did that interview letting people know that this was a joke back in October. But on Twitter, he insists on keeping this going after he's already made his useless point. Also, isn't the point of a social experiment to stop the experiment once you let people know it's an experiment? But I mean, hey, who's gonna pass up a chance to look this good? EVERY day. Until tomorrow, peace.